Welcome to Stogies or Bogies. I'm Stassi, and I have another review today of Oliva Master Blend 3, the Churchill. This is a 7-inch by 50 gauge. Looks like it's an oval soft box press. The filler is Nicaraguan, the binder is Nicaraguan, and the leaf is a Connecticut broadleaf. The origin is from Nicaragua, and the strength is a medium to full. So with all that out of the way, I hope you like, subscribe, comment. Let's get ourselves up there to that, past that 50 subscriber mark, so we can start going live and doing cigar talk. Now, let's get into the history. Quick history of Oliva cigars. Oliva was created by Melanio Oliva, growing tobacco in Pinar del Rio, Cuba, back in 1886. Melanio's grandson, Gilberto Oliva, moved his family to Spain after the 1959 Cuban Revolution before finally settling down in Nicaragua and re-entering the tobacco industry in 1995 with his son, Gilberto Oliva Jr. During those times between 1959 to 1995, the family still grew tobacco but didn't establish themselves until 1995. And that's how we got Oliva today. So let's check out this cigar, cut it, light it, and see what it's all about. All right, let's take it out of the cellophane and let's see what we got. Now, I picked this up from the cigar shop, I think at the end of March, so it's been sitting in my tupperware for the last month and a week or something like that. But right off the rip, I can see that this is a very toothy cigar. Lots of pockets of oil. Should be very flavorful. Here's the foot, nicely well packed. Here's the band, very nice, very nice. And then here's the head. The head and cap is very beautiful. I don't see any imperfections on it. It looks very perfect. Ooh. Now this is my third or fourth Oliva I've had, and Oliva has not let me down yet. So I've heard many good things about the Master Blend 3. So let's get into it. Got a very good draw on it. I always get fruit when I do the dry hail. Sweetness on there too. All right, let's light her up finally and see what we got at the trusty lighter. This is also my first time having a Churchill. This is the biggest, longest cigar I've had. So, be interesting. Oh, right off the rip, I'm getting a lot of sweetness. Earth, sweetness, earth, a little bit of white pepper in there. Starting out very much like an Oliva, but I will catch you at the end of the first third and we'll see where we're at. All right, I just ashed it. And we are now coming in to the second third here of this fantastic cigar. Starting to get a little spicy, but it's not too spicy for my liking. It's kind of like a Mexican hot chocolate spice, because I am getting some chocolate notes. It's very creamy, very rich. The smoke is nice and thick, covers the palate lovely. Getting lots of earth in that retrohale. Some leather in there, which is nice. I haven't had a cigar lately that's had a lot of leather in the profile there. So that was nice. But let's get into this second third, and when we're coming in and approaching that last third, I'll let you know how it's doing. Welcome back. We're coming in to the final third here, and I haven't ashed it yet, but the ash is nice and lovely. The burn is pretty good. The ash is a little flaky, but for the most part it's pretty good. I ain't got too much worry about that. The flavor, it's pretty strong. Or, well, I wouldn't say strong, but full. There isn't a whole lot of pepper in there at the moment, but I'm getting a lot of earth, some cocoa, some nut. On the retrohale, I'm getting a little bit of white pepper, a little bit of fruity nuttiness on it. The smoke is thick, it's full, covers the palate pretty well. It's been a very good smoke, very long smoke. Right now it's like, oh my goodness, it's a Robusto now. Woo! So in that, I will meet you at the end of the final third, and we'll figure out if this is a stogie or if it's a bogey. You know what I mean? So stay tuned. Alright guys and gals and everyone in between, come down to my final verdict here, and I'm considering this a stogie. It's been fantastic. This final third has been creamy with chocolate, nuts. The pepper has increased, but it has blended very well with everything else that's been around it. I will say though that a Churchill for me is a little too much. I'd rather keep it within a Robusto or Toro. This is something that I would only smoke if I'm hanging around my friends for 5 hours, because this took about 2 hours to smoke just to get to here, and I still have another 15 to 20 minutes of smoke on this. But other than that, I rate this very, very nicely. it is nothing like the Serie V Milanio Maduro. That is my favorite Oliva that I've had to date. But the Master Blends 3 is fantastic. I'll definitely pick up some more of these. Maybe not in the Churchill, maybe in a smaller size. But it's been fantastic. I really wish the creaminess that I got on this last third was more apparent in the beginning of the cigar and carried through, but I have no quarrel with this. It was fantastic. Now, with that, everything comes to an end eventually, and here I am saying that this is a stogie, this ain't no bogey, you don't flick this, you let this burn out with dignity. And like, subscribe, comment, the stogies are bogeys. Let's get me past that 50 subscriber mark so I can start going live, start interacting more with everyone. It would be fantastic. I want to know more about you guys. I want to know more about what you guys want to see me create. It's been a fantastic journey so far, and I'm still so new, and I have so many more ideas. I've got so many more cigars to review and try and move forward. I got more unboxings coming soon. I have a couple packages coming in the next couple weeks, so stay tuned for all of that. And without further ado, I hope you all are doing fantastic wherever you are in the world. It's crazy. The world is slightly insane, I think, at this point, but we all need to do our part as citizens of the human beings on this planet to make it a better place for not only ourselves, but our parents, our elders, and our children that are forthcoming in the next generations to live and prosper in a great, great world. I believe in everyone, and I believe in ourselves as a human race, that we will conquer all of this craziness that's going on and make a better place for ourselves and everyone else to live on this giant rock floating through space at thousands and thousands of miles per hour. We just gotta do our part, and it's gonna be all right. So with that, I am Stasi with Stogies or Bogies, and I'm out.